Welcome back to C-Tier Gaming. Ben, have you ever heard of the government cheese tunnels?
The cheese! This only proves my theory
Ben,
that the government is being run by rodents. Not lizard people.
What do you know
Rodents.
about the cheese tunnels and government cheese?
Nothing, Andrew. I've never heard of this before.
I'm going to be really surprised if the game doesn't stop you from just going back to the second area. Like, genuinely, my mind will be blown.
Well, don't I have to be a third star?
Well, yeah, but like I thought there'd still be like a cutscene. Like right now, I'm going to be really surprised if it just lets you leave. Oh my god, it just lets you leave.
Cool.
Anyways, you're probably gonna go Crimson Mire. Yeah, Crimson Mirelands.
Yeah. That's
wrong button.
Fuck. Alright, tell your stupid government cheese story.
Okay, so one of the most important industries in America is the dairy industry, right?
True.
So around the time of like the Great Depression, it was very, very important, genuinely to like the well-being of like everyone, to be able to afford cheese and like milk and such. Mm-hmm. So it started getting to the point where it was like kind of difficult to like balance like how much you could produce, because if you produce too much, obviously then you're out of the money that you used to produce that much dairy. And you had to be able, it was a really like hard thing to balance because it was a Great Depression. People didn't have that much money, right?
Yeah.
This is, by the way, like a very not great telling of it. There's a great video by Wendigoon that tells this, but the idea is that with like within the New Deal, like a company was made like under the government that allowed. And then that company under the government decide, hey, we're gonna buy up not just some, or as far as we're gonna buy some like excess cheese to a certain degree, right? So you guys can keep producing excess cheese, and we'll just keep buying it, right? Well, it wasn't doing as much as it should have been doing, so they had the idea of, okay, we're gonna buy all excess dairy.
Okay.
Now that's a very interesting word.
Yeah.
Because if it's saying, hey, we will buy all excess dairy, is a lot, right? Mm-hmm. Because then there's no, you can't overproduce. So farmers were like, okay, well, we can't overproduce, so we're just gonna ramp up as much production as we can, and they did.
That's fair.
So the government was buying billions, bought millions and millions of pounds until it got to the point where it was like, I think almost at one point when this initially started, I think they had like 400 million pounds of cheese. Of dairy products.
That sounds like fucking heaven, bro.
But if you have it just as milk will spoil, right?
Yeah.
So you have to make it into cheese, that way it doesn't spoil as quickly, right?
Yeah.
So they made it, but it got to the point where they were buying so much, like, well, where do we put it? So it was like old warehouses that were no longer being used for anything were bought and used to store cheese. There were caves that were at a constant like refrigerator temperature year round because they were underground, that were used to store cheese.
That's insane. How long does cheese last?
Depends on the kind of cheese you make it.
Huh.
Like depending on how much like air it has access to.
I guess that's fair.
And how you package it. It can last a very, very long time.
I know, like with eggs, if you start, like if a chicken has an egg and you never put it in the fridge, like it'll last at room temperature for a long time. Mm-hmm. So I wonder same kind of logic.
Yeah, it depends just like what it has access to, like air wise and such. Good. But yeah, it depends. Mm-hmm. But it gets a bit conspiratorial, not as much because they were buying so much cheese, and it got to the point where it's like they kept. It got to the point I think they had like 1.4 or 1.5 billion pounds of cheese at one point between all their tunnels. And like, okay, guys, we really don't want to be buying this cheese anymore. Yeah, like there's way better uses of our money. But if we just stop, the market will crash. So they were like, hang on. So what can we do? So the idea is that the whole, you remember the Got Milk like ad campaign.
Oh yeah.
You ever realize how like Got Milk wasn't like advertising any specific brand of milk? It's just go buy milk, regardless of what it was.
I guess that's fair.
And how like a lot of cartoons were like, oh my god, if you drink a lot of milk, like you'll get like big, which is true, like to an extent, right? Like it's healthier to drink milk.
I drink milk.
It's healthier to drink milk than like I don't know, drinking like a Dr Pepper every morning, right?
Yeah.
And
you have to have it with your cereal.
But they were advertising milk as like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
For like a long time. To the point where people were buying so much milk and cheese that the government just completely stopped buying it, and it was fine.
That's fair, actually.
Because there's like, and it goes down a whole pipeline of like, in order to get rid of the cheese, because obviously they had to like sell off they had to sell off the cheese that they still had, right?
Yeah.
So they were making like tax incentives for like companies like Domino's and Pizza Hut and other places that like use a lot of cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, if you use a lot of cheese and buy it from us, we can do that. But you have to make everything cheesy. It's like you go to Taco Bell and everything is like has a lot of cheese in it.
Yeah.
And they're like, and everything is like, wow, this is like a really cheesy like item, right?
Yeah.
And long story short, because of that, we now have stuffed crust pizza. So,
What?
yeah. So it is not a false statement. There's a lot of details in between, but it's not a false statement to just say.
No, that's not what I wanted to use.
The Great Depression caused stuffed crust pizza.
That's crazy. Well, didn't pizza become like really popular in the? I mean, that might just be I have no like education on that. That's just like an assumption of like.
I have no clue.
Oh, because pizza is cheap and easy to make, and it feeds a lot of people. You know, it would make sense.
I have no clue on that.
Okay.
But yeah, so there's like, how can we possibly fit more cheese into a pizza? We can't just keep stacking more. Like, you can put more cheese on a pizza, but you can only do that so much, right?
Yeah.
But like, hang on, what if we have an entire like wheel of cheese that goes around the pizza? That like circumference and the cheese you're using takes up more cheese than just is on the pizza normally. Even if you put like extra cheese on it, it's still more pizza in that stuffed crust than the rest of the pizza.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That is crazy. I didn't know that was a
It gets
thing.
way more in depth in like the Wendigoon video. That's a very much like Cliff Notes version. The reasoning behind everything is actually very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like the Cliff Notes version.
Well, it sounds cool to me.
Yeah, and the Wendigoon video has like the best cold open of like any Wendigoon video, where he just opens the video and it's like, the government has hundreds of millions pounds of cheese that they are storing in underground tunnels and selling back to the American people in a large conspiracy to get you to buy milk or something like that. It is an insane cold open.
That is insane, actually. That's like Andrew like walking.
By the way, any that's like yellow, like if you go up again.
That's
like that one.
I've already completed.
That's something you just completed but have not reported yet.
Okay.
So that is something that will give you points.
Okay.
You probably saw a hair cross in.
How did I see Drip Bloom? What? Wouldn't I have already reported these?
Wait,
these guys were in the last.
Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe the yellow is something that's like in. No.
No,
I'm
I
not sure.
don't
Maybe
know.
the yellow means. I thought the yellow meant that it was.
Well, it would make sense because I saw.
Some of them make sense, but
here.
other ones, yeah.
Oh, tasks don't reported data.
Fair
enough. Touche. But that's like Andrew walking into my room and being like, "I'm actually your father." No! No!
Yeah, ignore that you're like what, a month older than me.
Yeah. See, that's the crazy part. And not the fact that you're my father, but the fact that you're a month older than me. Can this Psyduck? Okay. Just submit to me.
Huh?
What? Who would say something like that?
You know, I've gotten a really big appreciation for Psyduck recently.
What do you do?
I just have a hat with a Psyduck on it.
Alright. Oh, I was going to say, alright, what did they update TCG with now?
No, there is a really broken Psyduck card they have released recently that people are like, oh my god, this is going to break the format. It did not break the format.
They don't usually break the format. Well,
Well, there's
Sometimes
support
they do.
Pokemon in the TCG where it's like you're not going to attack with it, but it has usually like a really good like ability, and it's just a really good counter to like one of the best decks in format. It stops Pokemon from killing themselves essentially. The effect on the card specifically reads if this Pokemon is in play, your opponent's Pokemon in play has an ability, or your opponent's Pokemon in play lose any ability that allows them to knock themselves out.
Okay. Pikachu, use Crisis Center!
Yeah. It's like that with a lot of things, though. Like, anytime that, like, I play, like, a deck with Pokemon, or, like, a Pokemon becomes, like, popular as a support Pokemon that, like, I'm using and seeing, I'll usually start to like that Pokemon a lot more. So, and that will be very clear, on an upcoming Saucy Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, why is Lumineon like such a light Pokemon? Well, because it was a really good support Pokemon in the TCG. I don't know, man. Most people don't know Lumineon exists.
Yeah,
But,
it's the one EV, right?
Nope.
Ah.
Lumineon is not an evolution.
Lumineon. Doesn't ring a bell.
It is a water type Pokemon.
Graveler would be gnarly.
If I show you a picture of Lumineon, you probably have never seen this Pokemon before.
Honestly, I might have.
Oh.
I just need to paste in the name. I feel like I've heard the name before. I just need to see it. Oh, yeah. I've seen that before. It's a fish.
It do be a fish.
Oh, yeah, Punchy Rock. That's not his name!
No, I have a hat with Psyduck. It's the NAIC 2025 Psyduck hat that has the Whoopers on it.
Whooper.
So it's a pretty sick hat.
That was a really bad throw.
I'm a
Capture
big
this
fan of
one.
it.
Capture this one. You're going in my collection. Yes.
Fine addition to my collection. That's your first Roselia?
Really? I really thought I caught like
Roserade's a pretty solid Pokemon too.
I really thought I caught like all these Pokemon. It's time to burn you. Yes. The second episode where we kill a flower. I'm proud of myself. It's last week's episodes titles were pretty good. They were pretty on par with my genius. So we're gonna go see if we have enough.
I think you probably do. If not, it'll be really close.
Yeah, but Doof, catch it. Be mine forever, please.
Let's go. Here, is there two more Badoo around there?
Yeah, there was a couple.
Badoo,
Oh wait,
you're at
I know there
four.
was one.
You're at 4 of 6.
Oh really?
For another point.
Really?
And because it's 6 caught, it'll probably
Can
give
you
you.
fucking get caught? Okay. Well, if that's the case, if I ride around for like 2 seconds, I could probably find one more. Wrong.
Oh, an STD is forming.
Where?
Over there.
I want one. I mean, STDs would be really good for.
Just head back to the start, probably.
How many more Psyducks do I need? I was actually not paying attention. Sees me. Damn it. Alright, we got another time, my friend. I think up here. That's funny though. I literally just ran around like the same like area, like small circumference.
That's all it takes sometimes.
And I got pretty much everything I need, hopefully.
You should be very close on points.
Alright, Professor.
Got 14 Pokemon.
14.
Alright, let's
It's a good episode.
You got $37.
$3,000!
$3,700.
Let's go.
And let's see which points you get.
Does it? And it'll tell me here, right? Yeah. Fuck.
You do
That's
not.
crazy.
You have just over half the points you need.
Alright, well, I guess.
So it looks like next time on C Tier Gaming, we'll actually be finishing up.
Maybe we won't talk about dairy next time. Maybe we'll maybe that's what the problem was.
No,
all the Pokemon are lactose intolerant.
I'll find another dairy related conversation.
Oh, right. Oh, and I'm drowning.
And
And I'm dead. Cool.
Next time I see 2 gaming, you can see Penny's drown.
Next time
So,
I
yeah.
play 2 games.
Oh, she drowned. Okay.
Yep. See ya.
So yeah.